do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Back up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike two. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
That's a hit, the first of the year for the Braves. Freeman will head to second, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is in to second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Acuna digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mike Soroka is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Marte is off at first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another one sent foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ball.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one right down Main Street.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 8.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Christian.
In now, Christian Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Walker stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting seventh, the
Now
catcher,
at the plate, Stephen Vogt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, and now let's see, is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
You watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Good.
Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Braves.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. 9-1-2 due up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And it's 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now
digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Vogt is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bumgarner removed to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he pops it up. Escobar in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bumgarner.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, third base.
Striding in, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch on its way. Dansby Swanson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies picks it up, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. That misses. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1 ball and 1 strike for the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no fault.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Late that time for a strike.
The count.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Mike Soroka.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Two and 1.
Ball 2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Nick Markakis digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Vargas.
No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
40, Madison Bumgarner.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. No hits to this point.
Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. 3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
So now to the plate, David Peralta.
The left fielder.
Pulled toward right center field.
Oh,
Acuna on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-2 Arizona. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Marte fields it cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, back inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And that's count 1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls.
2 out here and a runner at second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
1-1.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A 1-2 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. So here's Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the
So
first baseman,
striding in, Christian Walker. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Swanson picks it up. And there are 2 away now.
now batting, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stefan Crichton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9. Number 18.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Atlanta, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number one.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here's the 2-0. This is popped up, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Number 5.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0. Here it is.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back into the pool area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Mike Lee will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 8, Mike Lee.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. As it's grounded sharply to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Shane Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
19, Shane Green.
Stepping up to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Carson Kelly. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 2.
Here's starting Marte. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Green rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up their former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cutter low, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive base hit. Darno isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 25, Tyler Wow.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now 7-3.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves on top, 7-3. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ketel Marte. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up in second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Domingo Leyva will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Leyva stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And it's fouled away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Will Smith is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Ildemaro Vargas will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. The first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's Ginkle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kevin.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Kelly has a play. One out.
Now batting.
Freddie Freeman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Marte. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, his second of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball in. That's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Braves 8 and the Diamondbacks 5. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in,
Leading up
Carson
for the
Kelly. He'll look to
Diamondbacks,
bounce back after
catcher,
striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got
Kelly.
blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two.
No
Everything
balls,
this
2
guy
strikes.
throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
No,
Good
that's
job of
down.
holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider.
The batter,
Usually
number
those
13.
are kryptonite for most
Shortstop.
batters, and he's able to fight
Hit.
it off, keep his hands inside
Oh,
the baseball,
man.
and deliver a base hit.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball.
1-0.
That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners on first with one down. Strike taken up in the zone. Throw over to the bag.
No,
Runners
okay.
back. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Arizona down to its last strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
8-5 tonight. The Braves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Mike Soroka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Will Smith records.